Hey guys, it's Lindsay, and today I'm going to be unboxing my Bookish box. Oh. So, for anyone who doesn't know, the Bookish box is a monthly subscription box. They do a bunch of different options, so they have like YA and adult. I'm not sure which one this is because I signed up for the adult box and canceled my YA, and I have no idea what's going on with it. I don't know which box I'm getting. They're so behind on like what boxes are what. So it's gonna be a surprise. So here's a little sneak peek on the inside. And the sucky thing is the pamphlet has both on it, so it's not really gonna be very helpful about which box this is. So let's just go ahead and get started. This box is also a little different. Usually, I feel like, well, I haven't really gotten that many of my Bookish boxes because, like I said, they're like shipping delays are crazy. Like I think I just got like the June box or something like that. So usually the boxes open like big way, but this one's like skinny. So it's a little bit more interesting to get the stuff out. So let's grab one of the items and let's see if we can figure out which box this is. So the first item on here is a wallet, and it's inspired by the All Souls trilogy. Oh, that's so exciting. I just finished the first book in the series and I'm starting the second one. So here's the little pouch it's in. I kind of like that they do these plasticky pouches because I think you could reuse them, but at the same time, like I've started to learn that like I'm not going to reuse them and I'm just going to throw them out. So I would probably prefer just like paper because I feel like that's a little bit better for the environment. So let's get this opened up. Oh, it's very cute. I'm not a huge like big wallet user. I like to get wallets that are as small as physically possible, but I do think this is cute. It says, in every ending there is a new beginning, and then it just has the author's name underneath, and it's really pretty. It has like this like vines and I think it's snakes, and it's this beautiful blue color, and then it has like the moon phases on the back, and then the sun and the moon on here. And let's get it open. So it has a little metal clasp on it, and it's like a bifold. So it opens up, it has pouches for your cash, and then cards and ID slots. It's really nice. Like it feels good quality. I mean, it's like plasticky feeling, so I don't know, it feels like it'd be kind of durable in your purse. So I think that's a cool item. Let's see if we can figure out who designed it, and maybe this will let us know if we're looking at the adult box or not. Okay, so we are in the adult box, and this is the adult July box, even though it's almost September. And it is called Dangerous Destinies for the theme of the month. And the wallet was designed by Ideally Inspired Reviews. So cool. Let's go on to the next thing. And since it's the adult box, they're supposed to have like more adultish items, and I think like the whole concept is it's less like, it's more fandom neutral. At least that's what it seemed like. So the next thing is a Crescent City Star Sword shelf silhouette. So here, same thing, this is plasticky. I kind of like that they like do the design on here though. Like this matches the item and the other one matches the item too, so it's not like the same like image every single time. So let's get this open. Ooh, I like that it's black. It's really pretty. So it might be hard to tell, but it's the sword, and it's supposed to be the star sword, and it has some stars and it looks like a moon. My only thing is that like this totally looks like a dagger, and like when I think of the star sword, like I think of like a big sword. So I feel like this could like essentially be anything. Like if I saw this sitting on a bookshelf, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, is that the star sword from Crescent City? Like I don't think that I would think that by looking at this. But I've never had one of these shelf silhouettes, so I think what you do is you just like stick it in your books like this, and it kind of just hangs out. For me, that kind of seems dangerous. Like if someone, like if I walk past my bookshelf and I forget this is there, like I'm just gonna like slice my leg on this. But I think it's kind of a cool item. So let's go on to the next thing. And I don't know how many items are gonna be in this. I don't know if it's like the same as the young adult art box. So the Four Horsemen's Wine Stopper is the next thing. This one looks like it's been through it a little bit. Interesting. So I haven't read the Four Horsemen's, and this is what it is. So it's just a wine stopper, which super practical, obviously. Well, I guess that's not obvious because not everyone drinks and not everyone drinks wine. But I do feel like this is something like if you didn't use it, you could easily give it away to someone. And the same thing. It like I wouldn't be able to like look at this and be like, oh, that's inspired by so and so, which can be good to a certain extent because then it's kind of like, oh, I know that it's inspired, but not everyone else has to know. But I also think it just looks kind of gaudy. It's like kind of cheap looking, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, I'm gonna use it, but like, it's a wine stopper. Let's go on to the next thing, which I think might be the last thing. So the last thing I'm kind of excited about. So it is a candle, and they're doing Literary Wanderlust right now, so that's the collection they're on. I know for YA they're doing the zodiac signs. And it's A Court of Silver Flames, Valaris inspired. So I'm so excited to see what it smells like. The only thing is, like, I have so many of these tiny little candles, and I don't even think I've gotten that many boxes. Ooh, this one's pretty though. I feel like they're usually in clear, I think, is what I've usually gotten for the other candles, but this one's in this really pretty brown, which will be nice for fall. So here's the little artwork on it, and it's a beautiful mountain with the 3 stars for Valaris, and then it's in this like brown glass, which I kind of like I turn these so the labels are hidden. I do kind of like the labels, so maybe I will show it. But it says, Visit Valaris, hand poured by the Bookish box. And let's see what it smells like. I don't even know what the smell is. I mean, it smells good. Let's see what the scent is. So, let's see. It's black currant, patchouli, and amber. So, I love patchouli. It is my favorite scent, but if you're a patchouli fan, this doesn't really smell like patchouli. I feel like the black currant is probably the strongest. Maybe I get a hint of patchouli. I know that everyone says patchouli is a grandma smell, but I love patchouli. It's like one of my favorite scents, especially with vanilla. So I think I like that. That's probably my favorite item out of the box. I think like so far I've looked at things that I might not possibly ever use or like put on my shelf or anything like that. So it's not the end of the world. I was kind of excited though because this was like my first adult box, but it's fine. So it looks like there's just some paper items in here, and we have a foiled bookmark by J.R.R. Tolkien quote. So word that 3 times. So let's get it open. Bookmark, kind of unnecessary to be in like a little plasticky pouch. And I also, like, this thing's so glued that I'm like having to bend the bookmark just to get it open. Like, this is insane. I'm gonna try to show you like how glued this thing is. Like, out of all of them, this is the hardest to open, and it's just a piece of paper. Okay, so it says, but in the end, it's only a passing thing. The shadow, even darkness, must pass, by J.R.R. Tolkien. So I don't know which book this is from, but it has this really pretty like moon and serpent in the gold foiling, and I kind of wish they would have done the gold foiling on the back too, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like you could have went the extra mile and did that. But I like it. I mean, it's a bookmark. Pretty cool. And I am a sucker for pretty bookmarks, so the other thing we have in here is a Spotify playlist and just like a little welcome card. I don't know if they send this in every single box or if this is just because it's my first adult box, I'm not sure. And then we have a little sneak peek for next month, and the theme is going to be Book Daddies. So I'll be very intrigued to see who they're doing for that. And let's see. Usually it has like a little sneak peek. Okay, so it has a sneak peek about the t-shirt in the box, but I don't get a t-shirt, so it's fine. I don't wear t-shirts, so I don't feel the need to get the box that includes the t-shirt. Oh, and there's one more little thing in here. A sticker. I feel like this was in here last time I got a Bookish box. So it's just a little Bookish box sticker. Now let's get the book out. So it's in its normal little sleeve pouch. Ooh, it has pretty edges. Okay, so I did know what the book was. I remember seeing like the little like peek for whatever the book was. And it's What Lies Beyond the Veil by Harper L. Woods, which I have read, and it's a pretty good book. Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice that until I started showing it. It has like this like holographic foiling on it that looks silver when you like look straight on. But when you move it around, you get all those little rainbows. My thing is, I feel like it's a little chaotic. Like, I think that it has too much going on the cover. On the back, it says, Why Fight the Inevitable? And it's just kind of like the same design. Ooh, it has pretty edges, though. You'd think that would be the first thing I would look for because I'm, like, obsessed with the pretty edges. And they're really done, like, they're done really well. So these are the edges. I read this book so long ago that I don't remember, like, really what it's about or, like, what this referencing might be for. But it looks like some berries and, like, some leaves. And then, I could be wrong. I don't even want to say what I think because I could be thinking of a totally different book. And it has purple on both ends. So let's get the dust cover off. Oh, she's so pretty. So this is, like, kind of what I expected her to look like. There's artwork on the inside, which I'll show. Let's see. Okay, so this is totally the book I was thinking about. I think the berries reference that, like, she picked berries, I think, at an estate. And, yeah, and it was, like, right by the veil, and I think that's what the berries are referencing. So here's the inside of the dust jacket, which is beautiful. It's so pretty. My only thing is, the image for, like, the picture, I feel like is really, like, so dark, it's hard to see, like, that there's actually people in there. Like, you have to squint to be able to look. So I don't think this is something that I would flip. And the actual book is very pretty. So I think this is when it's okay that it's a little much, because it's, like, it's just the foiling. So instead of all the different colors, it's just this foil, so it's a little bit easier to look at, like, the image. And it's just the same thing, just printed in that, like, holographic. Yeah, this is really pretty. I would totally, like, leave this on my bookshelf with, like, look at that. Without the dust jacket on. That's so cool. Because I don't think the dust jacket is really my favorite. And I feel like this is so different looking from, like, what the book actually looks like. I did read the book on my Kindle, though, so I'm not... I don't know, it could look totally different, like, in person. And then, oh, I forgot to show you. There's some custom end papers. So the same thing, they're just a little dark. So it's hard to see, like, what's going on. But she's so pretty. That's kind of like how I pictured her to look. Though I feel like she looks a little bit older than I thought. But maybe that's because I'm just so used to reading YA. And then, here is the two of them together. So I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone, but this is like someone she travels with. And then let's see if it's signed. I'm assuming it is. They usually are. Yep. So then it has a little custom sign plate, and it is pen signed on there. And I think that's all the customizations that are in there. I love these edges. They're so pretty. I think these are definitely my favorite edges that I've gotten from the Bookish box so far, because I just think they're so detailed. And I think these would be like considered printed edges or something like that. So let's take a look and see who did the artwork on it. So it looks like the book was pretty much designed by Holly Dunn Designs, and then the end papers and the interior art, as well as the edges, are done by It's Weibel Art. At least I think I'm pronouncing all of that correctly. And then that is everything that was in the box. I don't know how I feel about the Bookish box. I just think that there's like a sour taste in everyone's mouth about the Bookish box right now. So it might be affecting the way that we view the items. But I do really love the book. The items are kind of like the back burner for me, so the book is the biggest thing. And I really liked it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!